What is up, everybody? This is Mr. Tony Stark, and today I'm going to be talking about networking. YouTube networking, Twitter networking, social networking, and all the ins and outs and things that I have done and things that I have done correctly and incorrectly since I've gotten started here on YouTube and Twitter. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking instantly. Well, you don't have that great of a channel, you don't have that big of a channel, you don't know what you're talking about, and, you may have a point. But in the same aspect, I have gotten plenty of questions, plenty of people giving me feedback on how fast I've grown my channel and how I'm actually doing my networking, and the fact that I always seem to respond to everyone's tweets and everyone's comments and all that kind of good stuff. So I thought, with everyone asking me to give them some tips and pointers and stuff like that, why not go ahead and share some of my thoughts on the matter. And like I said, if you think that I don't really know what I'm talking about, or I don't really have that big of a channel yet, you don't have to watch, you don't have to listen. It doesn't really matter. This gameplay, real quick, is yet another Unreal Tournament gameplay. I told you last week that that's what I'm going to be posting for the next couple weeks, because I'm just really frustrated with Modern Warfare 3, and I'm now looking forward to Halo and Black Ops. So I'm going to be posting a lot less of that full gameplay and more of some other stuff. But anyway, like I said, I've been on YouTube for about let's say a little over 3 months, going on 4 months, and I've grown from no subs whatsoever to a little over 200, and honestly I didn't expect that. And I think that that's part of my secret, is that whenever I started, I was just doing it for fun and not really doing it for the subs and to grow my channel that much. And even though at first, whenever I started to grow a little bit, I got a little bit ahead of myself, and I tried to do as much networking as possible and asking for subs and asking for people to like my videos and stuff like that, and I did that wrong at the beginning. As soon as I realized that I was doing that in the wrong way and I was going about it the wrong way, the more my channel actually started to grow and the more views that I actually started to get. And that's really where I think a lot of younger YouTubers, not age-wise but in growth and in YouTube life, they go wrong starting out. I get a lot of messages and Twitter messages and mentions asking sub for sub and asking to follow if they follow me, and a lot of people asking for something in return when they are giving something, and that's the wrong attitude. That's the number one mistake that everyone is making these days, is asking for something in return when you're giving something. YouTube is about community. YouTube and Twitter and any kind of social networking is about the community itself. It's not about what you can receive, but more about what you can give back. And the more you give back, the more you actually receive, because people can see the fact that you're a genuine person. You're actually interested in what other people have to say and what other people have to offer as far as what's going on. And when they realize that and when they see that, they're more willing to do the same for you. So if you follow someone, don't ask them to follow you back. If you're following them because you like what they have to offer, that's what you're doing. Don't ask them to, hey, I followed you, so can you please follow me back? Hey, I subbed to your channel because I like your content. Well, did you? Did you sub to the channel just because you like the content, or because you're trying to get a sub from them? Whenever someone follows you on Twitter or follows you on YouTube, you immediately say, hey, thanks for following. Check out my channel. I've made this mistake several times, plenty of times, whenever someone follows me on Twitter, and I immediately say, follow my channel. Check out my channel, give me feedback. Boom, that's what I want. No, that's wrong. I have tried to take that back. I've tried to go and say, hey, thanks for following, how you doing, this and that and the other thing. It's all about establishing that relationship. Once you establish that relationship, it opens the door to talk about other things, talk about your interests, talk about what you have in common, and maybe if you like their channel, maybe you can subscribe to them. And the same goes for them. But asking them for a sub back in return is going about it the wrong way. Now that applies to, like I said, Twitter, that applies to YouTube. As far as just posting your videos, in order to grow your channel, you have to be content with the content that you're putting out. If you're not happy with what you're putting out and you're trying to push that on other people, it's going to show that you're not happy with what you're doing. You're just trying to get views, you're trying to get subs. It's not going to work. People can see right through your YouTube, your Twitter persona. They can see if you're a genuine person, or if if you're a jerk. If you're just in it for yourself, if you're in it to make YouTube money, then most of the time you're not going to succeed. Honestly, my secret to the whole thing has been and will continue to be, I hope, to be genuine, to be real, and to be content with where I'm at, If I never gain another subscriber, I honestly could say that I have achieved more than I ever expected to on YouTube, and that's really what's most important to me, and hopefully what I will continue to portray. And even as I produce more videos, if I produce another 200 videos and never get more than 20 views each video, it doesn't really bother me so much, because the fact that I'm at 200 subscribers, past 200, and in just a couple months, blows me away. I had no idea that would happen in such a short amount of time. And so, if I never go anywhere else, if I never gain another sub or another positive comment, that's fine with me. I don't really have any. I have no regrets, and I think that that's the biggest issue. I put everything that I enjoy and everything that I love doing into YouTube and into Twitter, and that's what I've tried to do, and I will continue to do that. Whenever I get a comment, I try to respond to everyone's comment. That's another thing that I recommend that you guys do. If you're getting comments, if you're getting mentions, try to respond to everything. Retweet whenever people ask you to retweet. Check out their stuff. You don't really have an excuse to not check out someone's video or check out someone's channel when you're trying to do the same thing. That's the biggest thing for me. As far as people asking you to do something, if someone asks me to check out their channel or their video, I would most likely do it. I'm not always going to subscribe if I don't enjoy it, or if I don't think that they're going to continue to post that kind of content, but at the same time, I will watch your video, I will check out your channel, and I will give it a shot, because people did the same thing for me, and that's what I owe everyone in return. And I think if you continue to make this cycle, you continue to do this community wide give and receive, that the more it's going to grow, the more we're going to actually change the YouTube community for something better, and not just something that everyone's in it for themselves. So that's just, that's a couple tips and tricks there as far as that goes. Always comment back, always check out stuff whenever you have time, because ultimately, most of the time, if you're on YouTube, you have the time to watch someone's video. You have the time to check someone else's content out, even if you say that you don't, or you say you will, and then you end up not doing that. If you do tell someone that you're going to check out their channel, or check out their content and stuff like that, definitely do that, and definitely make sure that they know that you did. Don't just say you will and then not follow through with it, because that's something that's not going to get you very far. Other than that, like I said, I really have been blessed with how fast things have grown for me. I know that plenty of people grow even faster, but I'm working hard and networking and putting out as best of content that I can at the moment, and I'm going to continue to do that, whether it's into Black Ops 2 and Halo and all kinds of other things. That's just what I'm going to continue to do, and I'm really appreciative of the people that watch and the views that I'm getting. And like I said, if I never get another sub or another view other than from the people that I already have, I'll be content. I'm really happy with you guys that watch, and I appreciate anyone else that will watch in the future. If you have any questions for me as far as networking goes and things that I do as far as trying to get my videos out in the different sites that I use, feel free to ask me in a private message or in the comment section below. I will always respond. I will always take the time to answer to the best of my ability, and hopefully help you guys out. But yeah, this has been another topical commentary, I guess, on different things that I use as far as networking my channel and how I've grown in the past couple months. Thanks as usual for everyone that's watched and will continue to watch. I'm Mr. Tony Stark. See you guys.